Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now, y'all got to forgive me. I actually can't even turn my volume up because me make sure though you can hear me up. Can't even turn my volume up because drop my phone on my computer. So that part of the little thing. So I'm gonna have to do me a GoFundMe for a new computer. But I wanted to pop on here because I saw this. One of y'all sent this to me on Instagram. And I don't really get to respond to the Instagram DMs because it be so many of them. I'll be there all day. But I do get to see some of them when y'all send me videos. So appreciate that. But seeing this, it's a podcast out there where it got some young ladies talking. And the young ladies really wanted to argue this point about women being homophobic because that the real reason women don't want to date bisexual men is because they're homophobic. And I think that is asinine and absurd. That is the craziest thing I have ever heard. And it's like, no, a person, a man or a woman, doesn't want to date somebody who is bisexual because bisexual means homosexual. It don't mean bisexual. It means that you like your same gender. And if you like your same gender, then that's really who you want to be with. And you're with the other gender because of society and because you don't want to just go all in. But it ain't because you like both, because you're not going to like both. You're going to love one and hate the other. And you might be tolerating both. But I'm going to tell you like this right here from a male perspective. There's no such thing as a bisexual man. You have gay men and you have straight men. And I want every woman to know that. There is no such thing as a bisexual man. If a man does something with a man, he is gay. And I'm going to tell you the reason why these men don't just go be with a man is because of the religion they was raised in, the family, the community, the race, the culture. And so the bisexuality really is a secret. They not publicly bisexual. They might tell you they bisexual, but they family don't know they bisexual. They friends don't know they bisexual. And if they family and friends know, then they family and friends know that they are gay and just don't want to go all the way with the title for whatever reason that may be. But I'm gonna tell you like Drea, a heterosexual man who likes women and wants to be with women doesn't want anything to do with a man sexually. And I'm gonna tell you this, ladies, don't let nobody make you feel like that in this day and age you have to settle for a bisexual man, or that you have to condone a bisexual man, or that you have to sleep with a bisexual man. That does not make you homophobic because you don't want to sleep with him. What it makes you is wise. It also makes you smart. It also makes you self respecting and self loving. Homophobic means that you have a fear of gays, means that you have a disdain of gays. Homophobic doesn't even apply to bisexuality if you're saying bisexuality is a thing, because homophobic means you have a phobia of homosexuals. You can't be homophobic to a bisexual. What it is is you choosing peace. You choosing safety. You choosing minimal UTIs. You choosing to avoid bacterial vaginosis. You choosing to have as least as possible yeast infection. Because I'm gonna tell you, if you get with a homosexual man, he is pulling that out of a man. Because see, this is the thing. He has no reason to cover it up. He have no reason to cover it up. And he taking that out of a man. And some of these guys might just be wiping off with a wipe and then coming home to you and then putting that dookie stick in you. You are now itching, you burning. You got to realize that part of a man, I got one of them. I got both of them. I got in the front, got in the back. They don't go together. They do not go together. I'm tell you that right now. Because what's in the front is not supposed to be able to fit in what's in the back. So I'm going to tell you that right now. So if what's in the front of a man is going into what's in the back, that man going to have some type of lacerations or tears or some. And so guess what? Now this man got his traces of his blood. This man got whatever that is, body matter. I don't know what you call it, like not just fecal matter, but he got bodily fluids. So if that man has a disease that's transferable, your bisexual man is bringing that home to you. And to talk about, oh, well, he said he protects himself. You can't trust nothing that come out the mouth of a man who sleep with men and women. You can't trust him further than you can see him. I'm going to tell you like this. A man who sleep with men and women, I don't put anything past him. He, in my mind, as a man, just processing that and thinking about that and what that would take for me to do that and to think about the mindset and the heart set of a man to do that, to me, that made me think he may be willing to sleep with a dog. He may be willing to sleep with a cat, with a horse, with a donkey, with a cow. Like, I would put nothing past a man who would sleep with men and women. I'd rather trust a man who just say he finna deal with men. But a man who want to dib and dab and do both, want to come out of the dookie chute of a man, then go into the vagina of a woman, he can't be trusted. He cannot be trusted. I'm telling you, hide your kids, hide your husbands, hide your wives, hide your dog, hide your cats, hide your snakes, hide your animals. He cannot be trusted. That man is unstable in all of his ways. He is unstable in all of his ways. I'm not playing with you. That is a mental health disease. That's a mental health disease because it makes absolutely no logical sense. It also is not required by the body. It's not required by the brain. It's not required for life. It's not required for health. It's not required for energy. Sleeping with a man and women, men and women, you have no health benefits. You have no stress benefits. You have no peace benefits. You have no longevity benefits. You have no emotional benefits, no spiritual benefits. That is demonic possession. It is a perversion. It is unaddressed trauma, whether that's childhood trauma or adult trauma. That man, most likely, 99% chance he was touched inappropriately by a man or a woman before the age of understanding, and it completely warped his understanding of sex, of intimacy. And this is why I tell you, it's so dangerous what you listen to out here. These people are so clueless. I am just, I'm just in utter shock at the cluelessness of these people, these podcasters. They do and say anything for clicks. And to y'all young ladies who had this conversation, bring me on there. I come on there, even though it's a wild side and y'all some wild childs. I come on there and give you the game, answer all your questions, school you, and help you understand that the narrative you pushing is dangerous. I'm gonna tell you like this right here. I don't see no difference between a serial killer and a bisexual man. It's the same mindset. It's the same mental makeup. I'm gonna tell you like that right now. I'm telling you, I'm a man. I know. I know how our brain work. I'm telling you how our brain work. And I'm a little throwed off. So I can't even fathom being with no man and being with no woman. I can't even fathom that. And I'm throwed. So it's like, if I see a man and he tell me he bisexual, I'm about to wreck. I'm out of there so fast. What you think Jeffrey Dahmer was? I was just looking at the Charles Manson. He probably bisexual. What you think these people is? That's what these men is. And listen, I hate to put it like that, but it's dangerous because you also got to understand it's spiritual. Y'all delving and dabbing and dipping into demonic activity. So that man will insert himself into another lost, hurting, broken man. And that man may say, you know what? He fed up. He tired of being used by gay men under the guise of bisexual men who want to tear the lining out of him and then go to back home to his woman. And he gonna end up sleeping with a gay man that is going to come loosen the lug nuts on your car. And your little bisexual man is gonna get you killed. I'm guaranteeing you that. I'm guaranteeing you that because it's demonic. And he eventually gonna sleep with somebody who is so gone and so mentally messed up because of their trauma, because of how broken they are. And that person, male or female, because bisexual don't just mean he's sleeping with other men. That bisexual mean he going out and sleeping with other women too. But I'm gonna tell you what he be doing. I'm gonna tell you what these men be doing. They be sleeping with transvestites. So they be sleeping with men with an angling, but who dress like women. That's what they be doing. Because they want, in their mind, they want the best of both worlds. So you still, and I'm going to tell you something like this right here. I'm going to tell you something. The bisexual man, don't just think the bisexual man just going over there and just putting wood down. No, he getting meted down. So with your little bisexual man, because you got to understand how disgusting that is to deal with men and women. So your little bisexual man is swallowing that man semen and coming home and tongue kissing you. And the man he just got done doing that to may have a disease, got a disease. He got a disease. He gonna end up finding somebody with a full-blown disease, and then he coming and putting that in your mouth. That's how disgusting that is. There shouldn't even be a conversation. Y'all need to be, I ain't even gonna say what need to happen to y'all for even putting a conversation like that into the air, to where I got to come out here and be graphic and really paint the full picture of what y'all are talking about. That is foolish. That is the dumbest thing in the world. You might as well go drink strychnine poison. If you want to be with a bisexual man, if you're willing to be with a bisexual man, you might as well go dive in the middle of the ocean with blood paint on you and tie dangling fish from your body and just dive in the middle of the ocean till a shark come eat you. That's what you might as well do. You might as well, if you want a bisexual man, you might as well go jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. You might as well. Hey, baby, is that ours? Okay, let me know when ours come. Order some food. Listen to me. That I listen. If I was a woman, I'd tell a woman to drink a Dookie milkshake with Brussels sprouts and chia seeds before being with a bisexual man. I'm gonna tell you like right here. If you want if you willing to be with a bisexual man, you might as well go to Dubai and get doo-dooed on for 50,000. You might as well. There's no difference. That's all you're gonna be doing with a bisexual man is getting doo-dooed on for free. You might as well go let a Dubaian pop a squat. I tell you, and listen, I'm being graphic because I want to really, really paint the picture to any woman who is considering being with a bisexual man. I seen women in the comments talking about they was with a bisexual man. It was the best relationship they ever had. Yeah, because you weren't in no relationship. The man didn't like you, didn't care nothing about you, didn't want he didn't want to argue with you. He didn't want to hold you accountable. He didn't want to go back and forth with you. He didn't care about you. You could have slit your throat and he would have had the line and tore out of him right over your dead body from his boot thing. Man, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this nastiness. And the people, oh, you conservative. Oh, you old fashioned. No, I got common sense. It ain't about being a Christian. It ain't about being conservative or what y'all call it. I'm not even conservative. You hear how graphic I'm talking to you. It's about common sense. You gotta understand human behavior. You gotta understand the human mind. You gotta understand where this man mind is at to want to be with men and women. He gone. He throw all the way off. He threw for. I'm telling you, his mind is in the deepest, darkest crevice of the spiritual realm possible. Like that's essentially the Jeffrey Epstein type. Like that's essentially the type that'll be at them parties. And I'm gonna tell you something. There's no limits with those type of men. They will tear the lining out of child, your adolescent child, your teen child. So I'm telling you what you getting yourself into. You're not dealing with no normal, sane, healthy human being. You're dealing with somebody who is sick and deranged because that makes no sense at all. No logical sense. Because it's the thing about it. It's no need for it. Like if you're chasing an orgasm, you can have that by yourself. You can have it with your hand, and you can have that with a woman. So, what do you want to be in the rectum of a man for, or want a man in your rectum? You see what I'm saying? That make no sense whatever. That is a sickness. That's a sickness. And then if you want to do that and come back to a woman, no, just stay on that side. Playboy, like, don't bring all that back to the woman. Like, stay over there with Bubba John. Stay on over there. Y'all a good old time. Stay over there. These women don't need you. And these women don't need. And I'm like, what are these women talking about? Like, did they meet a bisexual man? I'm like, they sleep with a bisexual man, they getting meat leg put on them. But see, this where I'm gonna tell you when these women start to condoning this foolishness, it's bisexual superstars. Like it's bisexual multimillionaires, like the NBA player, W.A.R. He have 5, 6 baby mamas, but he also is documented of sleeping with men and transvestites. So when they meet a Dwight Howard and they could ride in the Rolls Royce, live in the mansion, get on a private jet, now it's like, is that so bad to be with somebody who like me? And then guess what? The women are so lost and naive and simple minded that they telling themselves they would rather their man mess with other men so that they don't have to compete with other women. You're still going to compete with other women because people act like what they identify as. So your bisexual man is going to be sleeping with transvestites, and them transvestites think they are a woman, and they think they more woman than you. And cause see, this is what you got to realize. What they thinking, this is what the transvestite thinking now. They got something that your man can insert, but they also have something they can insert into your man. You don't have nothing natural with blood flowing through it that you could insert into your man. So that's where the transvestite got you beat. Because to the man, this homosexual man, he thinking, oh, that rear is tighter than your front. So that's why he going over there. That's why they be doing it. And so you got to listen to when these folk be talking, what they telling you. They want them a little entry. And that comes from insecurity. It comes from pervertness, nastiness. And then ain't no telling what them folk doing. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this right here. Just the fact that the man will do that, he over there having golden showers, like P. Diddy, uh, girl said, what's the city girls? What that her that say she like to have a golden shower, which being urinated on, being peed on. Oh, your bisexual man over there getting peed on. He get peed all on. He might be over there. He might be gargling the pee. Because what's gonna be his limit? He over there, man, shooting all, and then he come back to you, and you like, what? If you are a woman and you are willing to be with a bisexual man, you need to be in an asylum. You need to be admitted to the psych ward. You've lost your mind. You've lost your mind. You know how nasty men is? You know all the stuff men do with women? So do you know how nasty a man got to be to want to be with a man too? That man ain't got no limits. That man got a knife and fork eating that man doo-doo. That man ain't got no limits. That's the most disgusting human being walk around on this earth if he want to dib and dab in both with no conscience, no care. You can't trust him. Listen, I wouldn't be able to leave my kids around them. I wouldn't leave my animals around them. And listen, I'm saying this on the World Wide Web because I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who get mad about it. It is debaucherous. It is disgusting. It is demonic. And it is an abomination to God. And we need men to be men. And I'm going to tell you like this right here. I respect you more as a man if you just make a choice. Just pick a side. If you want to go to hell in a handbasket, I respect that more than you trying to drink holy water and go to hell with your holy water or bring your hell to heaven. No, pick a side. Which one do you want? Do you want a woman or do you want a man? Be a man and make a decision. And whatever side you pick, be willing to stand on that and stay over there. Whichever side you on, stay on that side. Because this stuff is getting sad and debaucherous. Like, I'm looking and I'm like, is this a conversation? I'm like, oh my goodness. Is this a conversation? I want to stick my head in a toilet after hearing it and try to drown myself in a toilet after hearing it. I'm just like, I'm ready to jump off a bridge. I'm like, what? Like this is on the internet? There's kids on the internet. So now these grown, musky women have 13, 14, 15-year-old boys, girls saying they will be okay with their man being bisexual. You know, let me tell you what bisexual get you. David, that R&B singer is the number 4 VD. David, kill that young girl. Why? He bisexual. Know how I know he bisexual? Because I seen a picture of him with a blouse on. Heterosexual man not finna put no blouse on. And this what I'm trying to tell y'all. These bisexual men are under demonic possession. They got bodies. They got bodies. They put hits on people. They kill people themselves. It's a demonic possession. And the demon, see, this is what y'all don't understand about demonic possession. It is real. It is real. I done seen people under demonic possession getting prayed for in church when I was a child. It is real. Let me tell you something about the demonic possession. It's a spirit. So the spirit inhabits a human, and the spirit is there to steal their joy, steal their peace, steal their happiness, steal their life, to kill them from the inside out, but also to have them kill other people and to destroy the host, and to have the host destroy or attempt to destroy the lives of everyone they come in contact with. The bisexual man I met working in what I do, I met working. I was in an organization, working for the organization as a consultant. They had a bisexual man. I didn't know he was bisexual. The man befriended me. Then the man started making requests of me. He wanted me to do like a little matchmaking, and hey, I'm ready to meet a wife. And then he wanted me to lie for him in the cape and cap for him. And I told him, I said, listen, I don't do that. I'll matchmake, but you got to really be ready. And if I sense or if I see that you're not ready, I'm going to tell my client that you're not ready. So he thought I was playing. So when the man found out that I went back to my client and say, hey, saw some stuff on this gentleman that I introduced you to, he's not ready, cut him off, go your separate ways. These women listen to me because they could trust me. They know how beautiful they are. They know how shapely they are. And they see that I don't try them. And they've never experienced that with a heterosexual man. So that builds trust. And they say, okay, I could trust Tony because for one, he married. He liked women. He's faithful. They done met married men who done got weak and shot they shot. I don't shoot my shot. So they know I'm all the way 100 with it. So when I tell them something, they know you better listen or it's going to cost you. And so they listen. The man started just telling everybody that he knew that knew me. Everybody. Tony Gaskins said this. Tony Gaskins said that. Tony Gaskins did this. He started doing a smear campaign. He tried to destroy me. He tried to ruin me. I think it was him who got my contract ended with that company. And I'm gonna tell you something now. I had visions of killing them. I had visions of shooting them in the knees. I went through all of that. I went through all the emotions. But God kept me. He gave me the strength. But guess what? A year or 2 years later, I found out because it had come out, a man who was a transvestite came out and said that he was with that man and started spreading that out there. And I said, what? Because I didn't really believe, like I couldn't, like I was thinking maybe something happened as a child. Maybe he did something with a man as a child. But I'm like, he not obviously like that because he dealing with women and he pursuing women and he always got a woman. I mean, he's saying he want a wife and all of that. So I'm just like, okay, well, maybe, maybe the guy just ready for a wife or whatever. Come to find out the man bisexual. And then when I found that out, I said, now everything makes sense. It all makes sense. And so somebody was like, Tony, I can't believe you ain't spoke on the David situation. I done spoke on David situation. You just got to search it on my channel. Go type it in D4VD. I done talked about it. That's a bisexual man. That's what you get right there from a bisexual man. It's gonna happen eventually. Something crazy gonna happen. Something crazy gonna happen because that's not a natural position for a man. That's not a natural act for a man. And even if a man want to be with a man, to be greedy enough, lustful enough, selfish enough, entitled enough to want to be with men and women, that's a recipe for disaster. That man is a ticking time bomb. That man is he is a plague, and he ought to be avoided like a plague. And a lot of women have a bisexual man and don't know it. And a lot of women are going through interesting things. Now, I only have my sessions available on mymentor.life, and it's full price now. I'm burnt out on the discount, so I ain't got no more discount as that. Woo! You will talk to me one-on-one, and I'll still give me a discount even at my full rate now. But listen, it's a lot of women I get on the phone with, and they tell me about their man, tell me about their situation. When they send me his picture, I can tell right away he bisexual. I just could read people. People like, how you Tony? How you tell that? How you tell that? And then when they go look, they find his searches online. They find videos in his phone, in the hidden folder, in WhatsApp, in the deleted folder. They go find. And I just could tell. So it is a lot of women who are with bisexual men and don't know it. And let's hope you're not. And it's a good possibility you're not. Because I don't think it's a whole lot, but I would say at least 30% of women are with a bisexual man. And yeah. But here's the thing too now. Bisexual could be bi-curious. Because, and I'm gonna tell you why these men is like this. And that's why I've never watched porn, and I don't watch porn, and I won't watch porn. Because I know it's a rabbit hole. I know that the brain will start to desensitize, and the brain will stop responding. The brain will stop feeling good about certain things, and it'll want more and more and more to increase the stimulation. So for those of y'all who got a man and you kind of wondering, odds are, chances are, if he watch porn, he either bi-curious, actually bisexual, or what I call spiritually gay, meaning watching men do the act and all of that, watching transvestites who don't have a gender change. They just dress and act like women, but they still got a whole dangling. He's most likely that right there. So I'll be here for you. I analyze them. I give you my honest feedback. And like I take it with a grain of salt. Just pay attention, look, see what you could see. I'll be honest with you. I look at 3, 4, 5 different pictures, and I just get cut men know men. Men know men. Sometimes I see that on a man and a woman be like, what? I can't believe that. But then when we go to talk about it, like, you know what? Oh my goodness. He be with his homeboy all the time at night after midnight, and they always trying to hang out and take trips together, and they always together all time of night, and they do everything together all the time. And this man is over 35. I said, oh, that's all you need to know right there. Because a man don't want to be right on another man that butt once a week at a bowl. I had to call out the brother who said be with your homeboys twice a week. I'm like, what? You might as well be gay. You better get you a woman and get up out of that woman. You better be up out of no man no twice a week. Is you crazy? For what? What are we doing? He can't do nothing for me. Like, I'm talking to God and my wife. Yeah, I have a guys' night. I'll try to have one once a month. Once a week, too much. Don't be right on, man. What are we doing? We not finna end up doing nothing but complaining about women. That's it. So it's like, I talk to my barber when I go get a haircut. And I try to do my men's group once a month. That's all you need. You got to learn how to coexist with a woman because that's who you're going to reproduce with and build a family with. You ain't got to learn how to get along with no man because you can't create legacy and lineage with no man. You need to understand a woman. And that's going to take you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, trying to understand a woman. Why you want to have all these guys' nights? Absolutely not. You crazy. But hey, Miss Tony Gas, God bless you, food and got here. All the important links in the description. Stay tuned. August 21, starting something special, launching something amazing. August 21st. Also, November 28th. Grab your ticket if you ain't got one for the Purpose seminar, the Purpose Arc seminar. But God bless you. MyMentor.life. If you're a life coach, if you want to be a life coach, get you a professional headshot. Take a picture on your phone, go to gemini.google.com, upload it in there. Say, turn this into a professional headshot. Take that headshot, upload it on mymentor.life. We got monthly. I would just say do the year so you don't end up getting an overdraw and then got to write into your bank lying. So wait till you can afford the year subscription. It's only $250. To only have to pay $250 for a whole business opportunity to be booked by people for your coaching services. And then if you need a coach, go to mymentor.life, book one of our coaches. When you book them, you'll get the coach's phone number and email. And both of y'all get reminders a day before the call and an hour before the call. And if the coach doesn't show up, remember it's a human. They could be dead. They could have been in a car accident. Their child could be hurt. Don't write in with no nasty attitude about your coach meet your ass. It is a human, not AI. It's not a robot. If you want somebody to always be there for you 24/7, then go to asktonyg.com. It's only $20 a month, and you can ask it all the questions you want to ask, and it is trained by all of my videos and work. So if MyMentor.life is too expensive or you don't want to talk to a human, then go to asktonyg.com. There you go. Got something for everybody now. God bless you. Keep your head up. We'll talk soon.